Hi, boys and girls. It's been a while since I read a story to you. I've missed you. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back. But we're getting ready to go back to school. And as a teacher, I've been working on that myself, so it's kept me a little bit busy. And some of you are probably thinking about either going back to school because you've already been there once or twice, or maybe you're going to school for the first time. Maybe you're going to be in preschool, or maybe you're going to be in kindergarten. And everything, no matter what grade you're going to, will be new. So I want you to keep in mind that if you have a positive attitude, if you think you can do things, it will make it a lot easier. Other than saying, oh, I just don't think I can do that, or nope, that's too hard for me, then probably it will be. But if you go into things with the mindset, I think I can, I will try my best, I bet you'll be amazed at what you can do. This story, The Little Engine That Could, was written the year that my daddy, who is 90 years old, was born. It was written in 1930, so it's a very, very old story, but the meaning behind the story is still exactly the same. I love this little story. And it's always a good reminder, no matter who you are, that if your attitude is positive, if you think you can, you've already almost made it. The Little Engine That Could, written by Watty Piper. Chug, chug, puff, puff, ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. For she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls. Dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing that boys and girls could want. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for the boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfast, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops and lollipops and after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily, and then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? "Here comes a shiny new engine," said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. "Let's ask him to help us." So all the dolls and toys cried out together, "Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat, unless you can help us." But the shiny new engine snorted. "I pull you? I'm a passenger engine. I've just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train has sleeping cars with comfortable beds, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out of the big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not." And off he chugged. He steamed to the roundhouse where the engines live when they're not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. And then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let's ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big strong engine came to a stop. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together, "won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you can help us." But the big strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you." And the freight engine puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us." So the little toy clown waved his flag. And the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. "Please, kind engine," cried all the dolls and toys together, "won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you can help us." But the rusty old engine sighed. "I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels." I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. And then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and the toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, Here is another engine coming, a little blue engine. A very little one, but maybe she can help us. The very little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along, and when she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. What's the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys, will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you can help us. Please, please, can you help us? I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I've never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children wake up, all the dolls and toys said. And the very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the dolls' eyes. And she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food to eat unless she could help. And then she said, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And she hitched herself up to the little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Up and up and up and faster and faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed, until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray! Hooray! Cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be so happy because you helped us. Kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. Isn't that a great story? So, even though she wasn't very big, and she wasn't very strong, the little blue engine thought she could help, and she tried. She tried her very best, and in her head she was saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I want you to remember that when you go to school or go back to school here in a week or so, when something seems really, really hard and you feel like maybe you're too small or you're too weak or you're not quite ready, say to yourself, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And I'll bet you will. I love that story. We'll draw a little